This drill's all cleaned up. Wonder why. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is July 6th and it's a Monday. We got mucho rain yesterday, last evening. Had a ½ inch or 4/10 of an inch the day before, and then last night, according to my rain gauge, assuming it's right, I had 3.4 inches. It's a lot. It was in like an hour amount of time, so it was. I mean, it was an awesome that we got rain. There was some wind. Hopefully the corn doesn't look bad, so it's always kind of risky, you know. I like rain, but I like thunderstorms too, but it doesn't need to come with the wind. But yeah, it's a big blessing. The corn definitely appreciates it. The leaves are all opened up. Hopefully we can hopefully the corn wasn't hurt too much and get a nice solid crop. So well, I'm gonna start off there this morning. I want to scrape the alleyway in the transition barn and start bedding up hutches. The rest of the straw came in Saturday. My dad was here stacking straw and I was away. Shed's fuller than last year for sure. And we'll have there'll be a guy bringing straw throughout the year. So yep, let's get to it. One thing I can't forget about is whenever they're done bedding up free stalls in the cow barn, I'm gonna pressure wash the whacker noosing off the skid loader. We'll be taking it to the dealership to get worked on. Believe it's a possible head gasket, so yippee. There's some other things that I think need to be looked over on it. So yeah, I'm gonna get done what I need to do here and probably just bed up hutches till the whacker nuisance back. And well, I don't know if I shared this at all, but our 8430 is currently not here. It's been gone for about a month now, I think. Head gasket. Yeah, so got too hot at this spring. This spring was a mess. It was way too dry there towards the end at some of the forage we were chopping was just too dry. We actually left the place that we were chopping at, it got rained on and then went back to it. So, and even after it got rained on, we chopped it and it was still 60-some%. I think it was in the 40s when we quit chopping, when it was too dry, it was in like 40-some%. So yeah, so all right, let's get to it. Nothing's gonna get done with me sitting in the skid loader and yapping. Oh boy, she's sloppy. Also, we will be moving calves tomorrow, if not today, even though I think it'd be a lot to do today to do that yet, but we shall see. We have 2 empty weaning barn pens, so we don't have to move a bunch of heifers around. We have 2 empty pens ready to be moved into. so I don't get sawdust in my eyes. Alright, pretty sure they appreciate a fresh alleyway. Mitch will probably be bedding up the pen's end. Right now he's uncovering bunks, so we all got our jobs to do. We all get to it when we get to it. Alright, I'm gonna go down through here and prep the hutches. I'm just gonna put their water bucket over top their feed, and you know, or I could just move them out there. I don't know. Haven't really decided yet. So, want to get these before they get too gross. As you can see, some concrete is exposed in some of them. I went lighter on the bedding. Didn't want them to be cooking in that heat, or in the summer heat in general. So I'll be going lighter and just probably bedding them up more often. So, yeah. And now I want to do this barn. I'm going to do the new calf barn out front. Bed those up. 48 barn, or the 48 hutch, 48 hutches in that barn, so I call it the 48 barn. But that one, they're going to be moved out soon, so I might not worry about them. I might just bed up the youngest hutches of that barn. She's being a little shy. I don't know if I shared it at all, but we have a brown and white line back. We got some cows not too long ago, and yeah, out of all the genes to show up, a brown and white line back I think is pretty cool. But at the same time, there was a brown and white, or red and white, I guess is the technical term, Holstein bull. Too bad she wasn't or too bad that wasn't a heifer calf. They would probably be like right next to each other. So, yeah. piece here kind of, you know, flings straw everywhere. So I'll have to go down through, you know, knock the stuff on this middle curb off, so they don't knock it into their bucket. They'll eventually knock that off back there and eat off of it, or eat the straw. It's important to bed them up. One, keep them dry, and so they have bedding. Two, they'll actually eat the straw bedding, and partially why I was informed that we actually just used to bed up all our hutches and weaning barns with sawdust, and well, we switched to straw just because of this right here. Perfect example. She'll get used to eating, or it helps her body or stomach get used to eating plant material. She was munching on the straw there. Obviously, you can tell she's very excited. As far as working with calves, seeing something like this makes me feel good about what I do. So I like to see them happy and excited. All right, got all 60 of these hutches done. On to the next calf barn. Came down here. This is the youngest calves out of all the calf barns are in this barn. You can kind of see the straw change there, actually, from when we got fresh straw. I just noticed that. Funny. But anyway, from there down, I'm gonna actually rebed up some of these. They're some calves are just messier than others. Their back half is still dry, so I'm gonna throw some fresh straw down, and the newer hutches here, probably the N20 or so. So yeah. Alright, got these younger ladies all bedded up. We're gonna jump up to the front calf barn here. Alright, I'm gonna knock this barn out real quick here. From when I started to now, I'm doing over, I don't know, it'd be like 150 hutches. So in just under 2 hours. Alright, that barn's all bedded up. We'll see what else I can do here before lunch, and then after lunch I'll be bedded, or cleaning out that skillet, or anyways, maybe I'll start on that now just to make sure I know I'll be done. It's after lunch now. I got to pressure washing the skid loader here because tomorrow morning I think my dad's going to take it up to the dealership. I don't think he would take it tonight, but I could be wrong. I think tomorrow's the plan. So let's get to it. Took all the pieces off I needed to take off, and hopefully can get it all cleaned up here fairly quickly. This thing's pretty nice to clean up. It's pretty convenient. Got the skid loader all cleaned up. It's not perfect because it's a skid loader and it seems like dirt hides in places and always says surprise after you're all done.
Everybody, it's Monday, July 6th, after July 4th weekend, obviously. I am pulling a skid loader to what used to be Binkley and Hurst. Then I guess it was Agritier. I'm not sure when the merger actually took place now that I think of it. I forget if they did it before they moved into one building or not, but I am en route to what is called Skyview Tractor. They sell Wacker Neuson skid loaders and other little wheel loaders, and well, they have multiple things there. They also have a tire service. But we're taking our skid loader there. It has most likely a blown head gasket, which is, from what I'm hearing from them, must have been a little bit of an issue. Can't say we've had a lot of trouble with the skid loader. Maybe a couple little nuisance things early on. Some of the guys that run it actually like it for what they use it for. We have it on the wood chuck for bedding up. So anyhow, I'm arriving here now. They got a bunch of skid loaders here. Like I said, this used to be the old Binkley and Hurst location. First time I've been here since they are here. I've unloaded skid loaders here multiple times in the past, though, when it was Binkley and Hurst. So this is a nice upgrade for them, I'm sure.
Well, it's the following day here, and as you can tell by the noise you're about to hear, they're cutting blacktop. BR Crider got here this morning. They also, yesterday, they set rebar here to get ready to pour. Still got more to do, as you can see. Good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, they cut the rest of the blacktop over here to get rid of the rest of these walls. And they cut along this wall right here. You can hear them cutting. It's definitely an obnoxious beast, but what do you expect when you're cutting blacktop? And that much blacktop. Also was wanting to point out, but I didn't know if you'd be able to hear me or not, that there's a truck there delivering brewer's grain. Brewer's grain gets mixed in with the cow's feed ration. Alrighty. Man, I should have wore my earmuffs for that. That was plenty loud. Well, we're at the end of the video here, but there's going to be one more thing I want to talk about. Kind of different things. First off, I mean, I was surprised. We took up the skid loader Monday, the Wacker Neuson, and it's all in the same video here. Well, we're bringing it back today. head gasket. They had to work on the AC. It was small, but they fixed the windshield wiper in the front. That was messed up, but still a head gasket. Anyway, so yeah, big kudos to them for doing all that. Another thing, the drill's all cleaned up. I wonder why. Probably take a guess. We're gonna be getting rid of it here by the time this video's out. It'll probably be on Marketplace. If not, it'll eventually show up. If you're interested, you can contact me through the email in the description of this video. I'm not gonna respond if it has to do with something else or some bogus crap, because that's what got me in trouble in the first place and I lost my channel. So yeah, what do you need to know about this drill? It's a 1990 model, as you can see here. Thousands of acres on it. Not sure how many thousands, but as far as structure wise, it's solid. My dad poured a lot of time and we put money into this drill. We rebuilt, I think it was close to $16,000 worth of parts. Maybe that's including labor, if we would justify labor, but I do believe it's just parts into this drill. New discs, I guess you get this. I'll just show down here. You can see this. Oh, I don't even know what else is new. New gauge wheels if needed. What else? Chains. All the chains for the drive. That's new. It was redone. This has obviously a loading auger. Yeah, I mean, this isn't a bad drill. We were debating on running it more, but right now it's going to be the best that it ever was, I guess you could say. We want something bigger. So yeah, this is a 30-foot drill. And I mean, yeah, I guess there's nothing else really to say. It has marker arms. Where was the brand of marker arms? There you go. So anyway, if you're interested, just thought I would put that out there. You know, we weren't gonna really get what we were hoping for with the dealership trade-in, but you know, dealerships got to make money. So we think we're pretty sure we can do better than what the dealership was offering. Holy schmoly, I can't talk, but so early in the morning. But yeah, there you go, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'd like to do a equipment tour coming up here in the next couple weeks, maybe a month, before chopping corn. It's been a while since I did one, and yeah, hopefully there might be some more exciting things coming, so don't want to get my hopes up. But there's the drill, and I'm Ashland. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now, and God bless.